In this video, I'll demonstrate the use of the MouseListener interface to capture mouse clicks and mouse movements in a Java Swing application. In the process, I'll talk about some very basic GUI concepts, Swing concepts for coordinate systems with Java. So let's run the program first. So I'll run this program. And the program sets up a JFrame. And what this is going to basically do is it's going to capture my keystroke and then resize the frame to where I clicked, the bottom right hand corner. So if I click right here, let's say, the program saw that I clicked at 239, 257, and it resized my window right to where my mouse was, right there. Okay. In Swing applications and computer graphics in general, 0, 0 is the upper left hand corner, and if I go across 239 and down 237, that's the bottom right hand coordinate. I'll try this one right here. So that's 123, 247. So across 123 down 247. And I'll try a bigger one. Let's resize the window. I'll click right here. So starting from 0 here, that's 227 across and 684 down. So you get the idea. I can capture a keystroke. I can find out what the exact coordinates are, and then I can do something to a frame in response to that. So in this case, resize the window, but if I had an object on it, I can move it around, animation, determine where I click for some type of game or something like that. So let's take a look at how this works. So inside of the driver, which is pretty straightforward, I have a mouse event tutorial, and I tell it to go. And typically in your Swing programs, your GUI programs, the main's pretty clean. I just set up an object and I tell it to go. So all the work is done by the object itself. So let's take a look at the mouse event tutorial class. So in the mouse event tutorial class, I have a couple instance variables, one for the JFrame, two for the mouse, X and Y coordinates, which you saw. I have a constructor that sets up the JFrame and initializes my X and Y coordinates for the mouse. And then I have a go method. So this really does all the work. If you notice here in the go method, though, there is a class that's defined inside my class mouse event tutorial. I have a class defined inside of a class. This is called an inner class, and to make a long story short, this class is defined inside so that it has access to the frame and mouse coordinates, which you saw is needed because when I click on something, I want to change the frame. So think of the mouse action event class as a person who's monitoring the mouse events, and when I click on it, it has to tell somebody about those mouse events, namely the frame. So this constructor is setting that up. It's saying frame, add yourself, this is yourself, add yourself to the mouse listener, and add yourself to the mouse motion listener. So basically when the mouse listener notices a button click or mouse click, it can tell somebody. And who's it going to tell? It's going to tell the frame. After that, there's a series of methods here: mouse press, mouse release, mouse clicked, mouse entered when it enters the window, when it exits the window, mouse moved, mouse dragged. Okay, there's lots of different things that can be captured. The one that I used was mouse clicked. So when I click the mouse, I printed out where I clicked at, the X, Y coordinates, and then I set the frame size to those coordinates. So whatever that bottom right hand corner was, I set the frame size to that. It knows 0, 0 is the upper left, these are the bottom right. So that's a real quick tutorial on how the mouse listener interface works. You can capture lots of different things from the mouse and then have JFrames act in response to that. If you want to get the code for this, you can go to this website right here. And once you get there, you're going to see a screen that looks like this. And under Java 2D graphics, I have a list of all of my video tutorials. So that's a quick tutorial on the mouse listener interface.